All right, folks, today I have some exciting new news on some brand new freeze-dried wholesaler items that you're going to really want to check out. So let's get into it. All right, everybody, welcome back. So I got some stuff out here to show you, but this really isn't the point of the video. I just put this here so you can take a look at some freeze-dried wholesaler food items. But we have some amazing new items that are going to be available for a limited time on pre-sale order from freeze-dried wholesalers, and I think you're going to want to check them out. You guys know Freeze-Dried Wholesalers offers a full line of U.S. farmed, locally sourced, ethically raised and grown bulk pack freeze-dried food items that are available to the public. However, you may not know that they're also a military contractor as well and do a lot of stuff for the military. Well, this is going to be one of those things that where I say forget everything you ever knew about freeze-dried food and get ready to be shocked. I made up a quick video of the new items. Now, I don't even have the new items yet, okay? I will, and we will test them on the channel when they come in, but they're still in production, so no worries. I did a very quick video, a little bit of music in the background, to show you some of these items. So let's check that video out. And I think you'll want to come back when you see what's available. So I think you know where this video is going. There's going to be some really cool stuff, but it's only going to be available for a very short time. Now I want to say up front, right off the bat, these are going to be pre-order products, okay? I don't want you to think you're going to order it and get them in 2 days. You're going to order it, it's going to be made, and then it's going to ship to you. So it may take 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get to you. No big deal, they are coming. It's just a pre-order, and I want you guys to understand that so you don't come back to this video in a week from now going, I ordered and they never shipped to me. It's coming. They have to take your order in, and then they will process it and send it out to you. So part of the problem with current freeze-dry technology is that there's really limits on what types of food you can freeze-dry. You just can't freeze-dry everything, and the thickness and the density and all that has a lot to do with it. Well, Freeze-Dried Wholesalers has been working on a process to change all that, and they finally got it, and they finally got it really, really well. Now, we can't give you information on how it's done yet because there's all sorts of approval on patents and trademarks and stuff. But they were able to pull off this huge investment and try and pull this off, and we get to benefit from it. So they've been working on the first phase of a brand new year-long agreement with the government for some pretty revolutionary freeze-dried products, and you just saw those. So without saying too much about this is one of those kinds of food you can get fast while in your car, not even having to get out of your car. In other words, this food arches above the competition. You get where this is going. That's all we can say about it. So what are these made for? Well, one of the benefits of being on a ship, and I've never been on a ship, but I've been told by him, is you get 4 meals a day. They have 4 meals. So you have lunch, dinner, breakfast, all that, but then there's a 4th meal, which they call midnight rations or mid-rats. And that's what this is going to be for the military on a boat. One of the nice things about having freeze-dried food is it's much lighter, so you don't have to carry as much. These meals are kind of quick meals, designed to boost morale in addition to a lot of coffee to keep everybody up and calorie dense and running. So these are going to be comfort foods, and of course they're not going to be health foods. We understand that. So they want to kind of serve up calorie dense food to keep people awake, alert, energized, and give something that reminds folks of being at home. So you can see where it's going, okay? So the first delivery schedule opens next week, all right? It's for one of the most popular foods in America, if you go by the volume of sales out there. that's sold in the entire country. Again, they can't say the name, but you get the idea of where this is going. Now, the shelf life. That's the first question everybody's going to ask me on the shelf life. The shelf life on the new foods are set at 5 years. And that's because when their lab does an accelerated shelf life study, they only look for the 5-year mark, kind of similar to MREs. They just want to make sure it passes that 5-year mark, and that's all the requirement is for that contract. Now, I don't think they're going to last 25, 30 plus years, but we all know with other freeze-dried foods, they're going to last a good long time. I would probably say double the 5 years, easily. So since this is geared being an a la carte menu kind of thing, they're going to sell you everything they have while the supplies last, and that's why we're doing pre-orders on it. So I want you folks to understand. So since he has no idea what everybody wants, that's why he wants to take your order first. That way he isn't running a bunch of extra stuff that he doesn't need. That way you purchase whatever you want, all right, and you get exactly what you want. He doesn't have to do over what he needs to do for the DoD product that he's running. So you need to be aware that because this is a special sale, this may not happen again for another year on these particular products that we saw in the video. So he's pretty sure he's booked for the next year as far as new stuff, similar to this, similar type food. So if he gets spare production time, he can try and bring it back later. But you really only have about 1 week to order this, and it's going to be about 2 to 3 weeks production time. After that, he's obligated to move on to the next item in the agreement, and he'll share that with you as well. We'll have one of these, until it's going to be over with. But if you're interested in getting this stuff, you need to act this week and do the pre-order for it. Some of you folks might remember how pre-sales work when you did the ribeye and the roast beef stuff when we've done that in pre-sale. Basically, you order it ahead of time, you purchase it, and you pay for it in advance, and then they'll deliver it to you. So again, 2 to 3 weeks, might even be 1 week if they're lucky. So you're going to place orders for the next 5 days. They're going to stop selling on Friday at midnight. It is up on the website right now, so I want you guys to go check it out. Okay, you use my link and you'll get 15% off still. Even though this is a pre-sale, there's no special deals other than my subscribers getting their 15% off by going. So you can check them out there. The first offering is going to be 11 different breakfast, lunch, and dinner items. We're going to go through them again. I'll tell you what they are in case you missed the beginning of the video. Each sandwich is going to be individually shrink wrapped. So you don't have to keep worrying about unwrapping and opening a bag. Everything's going to be individually shrink wrapped. Now, how you're going to go about heating these things up and hydrating. Obviously, you're not going to stick one of those bacon and egg sandwiches in water in a cup and wait for it to hydrate. Otherwise, you're going to have a soggy mess. What you're going to need to do is use some kind of steam to do it. Now, that's fairly simple. It's really not all that difficult. I've shown you how I did a steamer with it. And I've shown you how you can do your own little steamer with a basket over some boiling water. You can even do it on a campfire. So the military uses steam racks. And they'll take maybe 100 of those breakfast sandwiches, shove them in the steam rack there in the steam oven, let them warm up, and pull them out. You can do this with a crock pot, Instapot. We'll probably use those just to test them out, see how well they work. But just so you know, if you go back and you see where I hydrated those biscuits using that hot water over a basket with it covered with tin foil over the top, you can do this anywhere. But I wouldn't suggest sticking these things in water, otherwise you're going to have a very soggy sandwich or soggy French fries or whatever. So that's how you do it. It's very, very simple. Real quick, we're going to go through. I'll give you the pricing on the pre-sale items. The freeze-dried hamburgers are $29.15 for a bag. They're going to come in the same type of bags that you see here. Freeze-dried cheeseburgers, $32.50. Freeze-dried spicy chicken sandwiches, $33.50. Freeze-dried filet of fish sandwiches will be $38.90 per pack. Freeze-dried egg sausage and cheese muffin will be $35.65. Freeze-dried egg Canadian bacon cheese muffin sandwich will be $35.65. Freeze-dried bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, $35.65. Freeze-dried sausage egg biscuit burrito is $34.75. The freeze-dried bacon, egg, and cheese griddle sandwich, $38.70. Freeze-dried French fried potatoes, $24.15. And finally, my favorite, I can't wait to try, the freeze-dried hash browns, and they're going to be $45.60 for a pack. They're going to come packaged just like this, sealed up, good for what they'll guarantee 5 years, but we all know freeze-dried food lasts a whole lot longer than 5 years. So 30, 40 years from now, of course, they're not going to be any good probably, but for 10 years, I wouldn't worry about it. Anyway, this is just some of the new stuff that I'm going to be reviewing. We have our broccoli, our freeze-dried chicken breakfast sausage, freeze-dried carrots. This is probably one of their most popular items here. Freeze-dried potatoes and vegetables. Everybody loves this. It's really good. I've had it separately and not on camera. Here's something else we're going to be trying for breakfast. Freeze-dried Canadian bacon. And it doesn't even say anywhere on the package, So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please use my link. Go over there right now. Check out what he's got. If you're interested in getting some of this, I know this stuff isn't everybody's deal, all right? I know some people find this stuff gross. But if you are interested in some comfort food during a disaster or after a disaster, this is a good way to go about it and give it a try. So check them out. When I get the food in, okay, because he has to do the production run, of course. When I get this new stuff in that we're going to be seeing here, I am going to demo it for you. I'm going to make it. We're going to try it in our little basket, and we're also going to try it in like an Instapot, things like that. We'll make it real easy for you. Again, if you don't want to use an Instapot or something like that, you can do it with just a burner and a rack over some steaming water and have it covered up. It'll work just as well. It just might take a little bit longer, and that's why you always need backup power. So don't forget to check out our links down below in case you have some backup power needs that you might need in our Amazon affiliate store. Anyway, folks, like I said, check the link out. They're live right now. All these new entrees, pre-order, okay? You're going to get 15% discount using my link. So you have to use that link down below to get that discount, okay? So check them out. And don't forget to check out all our other sponsors down below, as well as our Amazon affiliate store. And I thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay fed, and stay prepared.